Beautiful beefy flavor. The onions are amazing. Oh my God, the peppers, everything. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Hey, what's up? It's Luis with the ABR Roadshow, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are in Orleans, Vermont, at a restaurant called The Gap Pub and Grill. Now, this is right by Willoughby Lake, and it is the hub of the area. And some of the items that they are making in this kitchen are pretty surprising to me. All right, so why don't you join me? Let's go in and let's check it out. So Liv, what are we making?
We're making steak and cheese today.
Okay, steak and cheese. Where do we start?
So we'll start with the bread. We got this ciabatta.
Ooh, okay.
And then we put butter down. Then we get the vegetables. We caramelize our onions. We got mushrooms. This has the balsamic glaze on them. And then we use our pickled peppers. Okay, so we'll get that. And we'll put the steak on.
Okay.
All right, we use certified Angus beef.
Okay.
All right, we'll put some cheese on there.
So now we're ready?
Mm-hmm.
It's taste time. All right, let me give this a shot. I think I'm gonna do this way. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Wow. I love the softness of the bread. The meat is nice, perfectly salt peppered. Beautiful beefy flavor. The onions are amazing. Oh my God, the peppers, everything. Oh my God, this is so good.
Oh yeah.
That's incredible. Oh my God, this is so good. This is so good. Liv, thank you so much. How did you get into the restaurant industry? Because you really weren't in the restaurant industry before, right?
So I have worked the industry for 30 years and then some. So anyway, we ended up with this just because I was working here. I was working here for like 20 years. And my owner was about to, well, she wanted out. She wanted out, and I told him I'm gonna have to look for a new job. And he said, can we buy it now? Can we buy it now? So
True story.
Yeah. So we sat our two daughters down and we just said, how do you feel about owning the bar? And they said, can we still go on vacations? They said, yes. We can still go on vacations. So we did it. They said yes. They said yes. So here we are.
So Mike, why did you want to buy this place in the first place, essentially?
Working corrections, I was mid-20s at the time, and it was kind of difficult. I was having a hard time. Is this what I want to do? And this place was right down the road from us, and we knew the people that built it originally.
Yeah, and it was sitting vacant. This building was vacant. So
it was just kind of sitting here. So I'm like, Barb, what do you think about? And a buddy of mine, we were going to go into it, and we're like, what about buying the bar? We'll get out of this corrections gig. We'll buy the bar. We'll run a restaurant. Jeff was all into it. My wife wasn't.
Okay. I like how you say, oh, let's buy the bar, and you conveniently left the restaurant part out of it. Right? So that's really what you wanted. You didn't want to buy a restaurant and bar. You wanted to buy the bar.
Right.
Okay. All right.
So at the time, it was it was a bar.
yeah, like I said, this building was split in half. So.
Right, because it was played right in front of us, and the room that we're sitting in is where you expanded to, yes?
Yes. Yeah. We turned it all into one space and did both sides.
Okay.
And we had no idea what we were doing.
I bet. So now, first you were against it, then now, oh, I need another job. Now you own the restaurant. Tell me what that was like.
Crazy. crazy. We went through so many people before we finally kind of got it right.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve. We're still learning. Like, we have not perfected this, in my opinion. She might have, because she's great. That's my kid. But we're still learning. It's always still, and we're still trying to perfect it. And it's the people that make it the best. Like, we have the best.
Definitely. All right. So let's get into the food. And again, I'm very, very impressed with that sandwich you made in the kitchen. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, actually, before we get into the food, tell me about the specials. Because from what I hear, your specials are legendary. And I ask everybody, what would you recommend? Oh, the specials. Nobody says any dish. They say, oh, the specials, live specials. That's what you gotta get. I asked multiple people who work here, the specials. That's what everybody said. So, what inspires you to create the specials?
Well, so like we have our set menu, but the specials, I can be creative with it. You know, I can do things that aren't on the menu. I can do lamb, I can do fish, you know, whatever our sales rep is like, hey, you should do this is on sale. Oh, what can I do with it? You know what I mean? So just playing around with new things keeps me wanting to do this job.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing that I always tell people is really the fastest way to kill a chef is make him do the same thing all the time. Right? So you gotta be creative, gotta make new things. So that's pretty cool. And the fact that the people who work here, even your mom, I asked your mom, I said, what do you recommend to people that come in brand new? The specials. Gotta have the specials. Which is fantastic. All right, so now let's get into the food for real. So tell me about these wings.
So the wings, they come in, they're always fresh, never frozen. We season them with a bunch of in-house seasonings. These are the sweet Thai chili wings.
That crunch is awesome. Oh yeah. You got the sweetness, your kick happening there, beautiful chicken flavor. That crunch is amazing. Wow. I love them. These are great. I'm gonna eat this when we're done. Seriously, these are awesome. Oh wow. It's very interesting to me, especially with your upbringing with your grandma that we were talking about in the kitchen. Just having the ability to create all these unbelievable dishes. Oh my God. You have a rock star daughter, let me tell you. Amazing. Wow. There you go. Now, I'll be honest, this is something I would have never thought I would have gotten at this restaurant. That's a good thing. Because you get to flex your culinary muscles. So tell me about this.
So we get sushi grade tuna in, and I'll just sear it for like 30 seconds each side.
I mean, look at the color on that. It's unbelievable. Oh my God. That's amazing.
Good, right?
Folks, it's hard to explain. Fresh, raw fish, it's really hard to explain. It's a little bit dense, nice and light. Oh, and it does not smell like fish. Because if it smells like fish, you know it's bad. This is super, super fresh. The sauce that you put on there got a little bit of a kick to it, and then that glaze. This is an amazing, amazing dish. Wow. Is this something that you have available all the time, or is this a special?
A special.
A special. Okay. How often do you repeat your specials?
Not too often, but this one always sells out, so I do this one a lot.
So is this going to eventually make it into the menu?
It might.
It might.
It might.
I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the warm welcome we got. You know, I feel like I'm in your home, so I know this is special. Amazing food. Again, I have to tell everybody watching, this restaurant, blindfolded, hands tied behind their back, 1000% certified legit. You heard it from me. Okay, everybody, you need to make it down to Orleans, Vermont, to the Gap Pub and Grill. This place is absolutely amazing. But you know what? Coming closer, I want to tell you. So now I understand where the inspiration of the menu comes from. So Liv's grandmother is from Thailand, so she learned how to cook when she was really young, and she instilled that into Liz. So that's how she comes up with some of her specials. Let me tell you, the Thai chili wings are absolutely amazing, and that ahi tuna, oh my God, that is to die for. So you need to come here. I don't care what direction you're driving, make the trip. to the Gap Pub and Grill. You won't go wrong. You can find a full listing of them on americasbestrestaurants.com. And that's it for us on this episode. We'll see you on the next one.